Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Renu. Okay, another video on Friday evening. I hate to do work on Fridays, but yeah, let's dive into our first timeline over here. This is of Hitesh. So before I jump into it, there are a lot of things I really wanted to clarify using this case as an example. First and foremost, the shift in rollouts is not going to affect the TR to PR pathway. A lot of you have concerned that now the Canadian government is prioritizing the application processing time for Ukrainians. Yes, that would be taken into account, but trust me, there have not been any pause or slowdown thing under TR to PR pathway. Remember, I told you that this time the government actually has increased the number of landed immigrants, so the target is high. So the only way they can actually maximize it through the rollouts under TR to PR pathway. So this is going to be like ongoing, processing. However, yes, there would be a priority to be, provided to Ukrainians on compassionate ground. That's understandable, and this is not going to be like another couple of months. This is just for a couple of weeks. So yeah, we can definitely understand. However, the TR to PR pathway would be smoothly processing, and the good number of timelines out got hold of with Outland spousal cases, stream A, stream B, and even the friend stream. So yeah, the method is really easy here. Now, a lot of you have concern where you have received the AOR and it's more than 2 to 3 months. In case if you are one of them, I would highly recommend please raise a web form with your concern, or you can request for the GCMS notes like this candidate has done. Now, what happened is that there could be a reason where IRCC might have asked you for some set of documents, and for some technical glitch, it might not have reached to your portal. Now, let's dive into our first case, how exactly it has happened. He has applied on May 6th at 12:27 p.m. and his application was going through very smooth pace till the time he realized that he's not getting any update from IRCC. Now, in this case, the candidate has applied with all set of documents with spousal document at the time of case filing. Now, when he requested for the GCMS notes, he realized that the visa officer has sent him a request for relationship documents, but he did not receive any of them under CIC account. So he raised a web form with all the set of documents and submitted it to IRCC on December 16, and that's how he got an update from IRCC that the documents were received. It's more like an acknowledgement letter that was through Ghost updates on January 13th. So application was approved. Now you can see in no time he started getting the response from IRCC. The portal confirmation was done. The portal credentials were also within 2 days after the confirmation, and then there was a PPR, like the passport request for the spouse in India, on February 24th, and that's how he got the ECOPR. That was today, February 25th. Now, the only process when you get the PPR request, like passport request for your spouse, you can always follow the method of VFS, and I have already explained the whole process how you can go about it. Like this, you have to set the passport, and there would be a delivery man that actually can come from VFS to your house to collect the documents also. So there are a lot of provisions available, and I've covered that in one of my video. You can always look for that. Now, this is one of the reason I wanted to tell you, in case if you are one of them, you can always request for the GCMS notes, and this is not going to cost you too much. I think it's $5 something, like that's in Canadian dollar. So yeah, good luck to you. Now, moving on to another timeline is AXL. So he has applied under stream B, and that was on June 14th. Again, he got the TFN that was on February 7th, and it took him almost 20 days in receiving the AOR. So, for those who have received the temporary file number, it's just an example that it probably would take 2 or maybe 4 weeks time period from that time, and then you should be able to get the AOR. If you have already linked up the application, you might get it a little later, but then it's just a matter of time. And then he got the application link that was on February 23rd, and yeah, everything is all updated under his portal. So when I say medicals passed, it doesn't mean that medicals were getting passed on February 23rd. A lot of you, like few of the candidates, had the confusion. So it will always be there. The old medicals would also be accepted. Only thing is that the information would be uploaded and upgraded under the portal. That's it. Okay, another timeline is of Pooja. Now, she has applied. That's very sweet of you. Uh, So she has applied on May 6th around 12:30 p.m. and she's been able to get the ECOPR that's on February 3rd. I've shared the screenshot of her message. And in case if you want to share your timelines, you can always go under my community and definitely post your timeline with detail, so that could help and reach out to large audience out here. And yeah, she's just waiting for the PR card. Yeah, thank you so very much for sharing the timeline, and yeah, good luck for your upcoming PR card. Another timeline of IG stream. Now he has applied at 9:15 a.m. Pacific time zone. So you can always imagine, like, May 6th. The application was submitted without any pay stub since it was a new job for him. Now let me remind you, it's an IG stream. So in case if you have applied under IG stream, you don't have to provide any documentation related to your work. However, if you mention the work profile, you definitely would be asked to do that. And exactly this is what happened in his case. IRCC actually asked for the documents related to pay stubs and all. So IRCC rejected the documents raised through web form as they did not accept unsolicited documents. So what happened is that he submitted the upfront medical and then submitted the pay stubs. So remember, I told many times that IRCC will not accept any unsolicited document till the time you receive the AOR, ADR, or able to link up the application. So that exactly has happened. He was able to link up the application on June 23rd, and that's how he got an ADR for the job description, pay stubs, and upfront medical letter. So now he did it. That was on January 18th, and yeah, he got the medicals were passed, and everything was all done. And thereafter, he was able to get the ECOPA. Now, if you see the time taking process from the AOR to ADR, it's pretty long. Like in June 23rd, I mean on June 23rd, he got the AOR, and then on January 18th he got the ADR. So that could happen, and if this is the scenario, you don't have to worry about. You can always raise a web form because now you are at a stage where you've got the acknowledgement from IRCC. So this will not be considered, like, even if you raise a web form, that will not be considered as an unsolicited document. I hope that makes sense. Now he got the PR card that was on February 23rd. Okay, moving on to another timeline, July 4th, he has applied from Quebec. Now, why I'm sharing is that if you remember, if you, if any of you have applied any application while you were in Quebec, you're supposed to submit the address proof of different province. So now in this case, he called IRCC to check the status on February 18th. So it was mentioned to him that his file was in processing and with eligibility and security was all through. Only thing is that the criminality was still pending. So he waited for it, and it took him almost like 4 days in receiving the portal request. After that, he got the PR portal link on February 23rd, like 2 days before, and then he uploaded the pictures and also submitted the address of of different province, so where exactly he's going to move. And that's how he got the ECOPR. That was on February 25th. There's one more thing he has mentioned, that he's physically present in Canada. Now, a lot of you are contemplating to travel outside Canada. If you want to do it, you definitely can do it with a risk that yes, this might delay your application. So if you have received AOR and now you want to travel outside of Canada, because now the spring is coming and a lot of you might be planning for vacation, so yeah, you can certainly do that. It will not reject your application, but yes, this will definitely delay your processing. So my take is that please hold on to your traveling unless and until it's not very urgent or you're not getting married or something of that sort. Okay, another timeline, August 6th with Outland Spouse again, and this was under Stream A, Healthcare. Now he was able to link up the application and got the AOR that was on December 15, and the BIL for the spouse was also done. And thereafter he got the PPR, that's a passport request. Again, it has to be done through VFS or any other method, whichever you think is possible. That was on February 24th, and that's how he got the ECOPR that was on February 24th itself. Usually you're likely to get the passport request and ECOPR around the same time, like within a week's time period. So in case if it's a delay of 1 or 2 days, don't get panicked, just a matter of time, and you should be able to get it through sooner or later. Now, then in this case, Aanchal has applied under IG stream on May 6th at 6 p.m. Pacific time zone. So that means around 9 o'clock Eastern time zone. She received the TFN number that was on December 23rd. So you can imagine now she got the AOR that was on February 24th. She was able to link up the application without AOR on February 23rd, and then AOR was received. So yeah, as I said, that if you link up the application without AOR, it might delay the application, but it's again not 90%, like 99% it might happen, and then 1% chance is that it might not happen. But this is just a matter of a day here. So you don't have to get into all that thing. Like even if you link up the application or get the AOR doesn't make a difference, because after linking up the application, you're eligible to submit any kind of document or raise any kind of form, and AOR doesn't make much of a difference out here. And in some of the cases, even candidates were not even able to get the AOR. So that is also a very normal thing. But the catchy thing is that it took her almost 2 months in receiving the AOR. So just be ready in case if you have received the TFN, there is a possibility that you might have to wait for 2 months. That's a maximum, I must say that, because a lot of you have started getting AOR even if you have received the TFN towards the end of January. Okay, another timeline, May 7th at 1:52 a.m. Eastern Time Zone. This is IG stream, and then application was linked on February 24th, and then there was an ADR for the IELTS TRF. That's a test report form. So you are supposed to submit the original copy of IELTS, not, you don't need to redo the IELTS. It's the original copy of whatever the submission has been done in the past. Now, if you see, timelines, a lot of actually candidates are getting responses even if they have applied around 12, 1, 2, 3, even like 11:45 in the morning. The last case I have shared 12:35 or something of May 7th. So this is another timeline, IG stream, where May 7th at 2:31 a.m. Eastern time zone. He was able to link up the application, got the ADR for police clearance certificate. It's not PC, actually PCC. And then the BIL was on February 24th. So this was on February 24th. Okay. Another timeline is of Veer under stream B. Again, he got the AOR that was on February 23rd. Now, a lot of you are still around the time period of May 6th till July 16th morning, so it could happen any given time. Just follow the pattern and be ready with the set of documents whatsoever you have. Another timeline, 6:45 p.m. IG stream May 6th. Now she's been able to get the AOR and then PR portal credentials. Everything was done on February 18th. So it took her almost 2 months in receiving the PR portal from the date of receiving the AOR. So this could be one of the scenario. There was no ADR, there was no request for any additional document. So ECOPR was received on February 21st. Like when you receive the PR confirmation portal, it generally takes like a week time or maybe a 2 weeks time period, not more than that. But if it's more than 2 weeks, you definitely can raise web form or just wait a little more and then you can go ahead to raise the web form, because this is the stage where actually the PR confirmation portal means that yes, it's true. IRCC visa officer has assessed your application. It's after the evaluation, it's been 100% confirmed that the case is all good to go and there is no pendency under that case. Okay, this is IG stream again, May 6th at 9:30 p.m. And in this case again, things started to speed up after January 12th. So he got the AOR that was on January 13th, and it took him almost 1.5 months in receiving the PR confirmation portal on February 23rd. And most likely he's going to get the ECOPR by next week. So yeah, maybe March. Okay, another timeline is under French stream. This is July 5th case, and the biometric was requested on January 15th. So you can see the speed, how exactly is happened. He got the account linked on January 16th, then he got the AOR, and then there was an ADR. Like within a week's time period after receiving the AOR, he got the ADR for Schedule A and proof of income. So you always need to submit the documents whatsoever is being asked by IRCC within that time frame. It could be 7 days, 14 days, or 30 days time period. So just make sure that you submit the documents within the time limit. And in case if it surpasses that, make sure you attach the LOE and explain the reason why this has been delayed, and then it should be through. In this case, again, I got the PR portal, and then ECO PR was received on February 24th. So this was all for today. I hope this video has been little help to you, and in case it does, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future updates. Till then, take care and stay safe. I will be here with more updates through my upcoming videos.